Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick. We're on the Commodore 64 and we're looking at Alien 3, published by Virgin Games in 1992, based on the movie Alien 3, which came out the same year, directed by David Fincher and was released by 20th Century Fox. We already reviewed this game on the Mega Drive and the Commodore Amiga and the Super Nintendo, believe it or not, which all played slightly different from each other. The movie is Ellen Ripley, which I believe you control here. She's crash landed on a penal colony. Let's put it on normal mode for the time being. And her counterparts, Hicks and Newt, have died. And there's an alien that's got out and is, running all over the penal colony, and they need to destroy it, the singular alien. Now, I think this game was made without seeing the movie, because there's lots of aliens in this. We need to rescue hostages that are throughout the maze before the time runs out, before any aliens have bipped us. And I've got bots already. Now, we've got a choice of weapons. I presume this is Ellen Ripley, but it looks like a bloke. In the other games, it does look like Ellen Ripley. So, right, time ticking down in the bottom there, 2 minutes 4, you can see. Bullets left in our particular gun there. There's a bit of health. And next to the timer is how many people we need to rescue. 5. Cool, the aliens come at you pretty quick here. Right, so we need 4 left. I need to do that before the time runs out. If I don't do it on medium mode or normal mode, I'll stick it on easy. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. We're on the planet Fiona 161, known as Fury, a prison colony, and there's aliens all about the place, which didn't happen in the film. Yes, okay, and good use of music in this game, but boy is it difficult. Maybe I'm picking the wrong weapons. I seem to make more ground immediately on the Amiga and the Mega Drive versions. Do check those out. Super Nintendo a little bit different again. But as far as 8-bit goes, this is good. It's not flip screen, which wouldn't have worked. It's continually scrolling, and it's difficult to see when the aliens are coming at you. Maybe I need to use that radar dish there on the right hand side that they used in Aliens, which incidentally came out in 1986, I think. After Alien 3, there's a movie Alien Resurrection, which I don't think made it to a game, although there is Alien Isolation, which is a game that's pretty good there. We reviewed that on the PlayStation 4. And then there was Covenant, and then the other one, which I forgot. Yes. Anyway, there's been a few others. Romulus, I'm a few behind now. But the original Alien is my favourite one, and Aliens. Alien 3's alright. Alien Resurrection's alright, but you definitely need Sigourney Weaver in it. We've rescued another twit. Right, so we got 2 to rescue, and only 28 seconds to do it in. I don't know why we're compelled by this time, but we are. Put your Alien movie below. It might be one I've mentioned. It might not be. Covenant, Prometheus was the other one, wasn't it? Which I watched at the cinema, and I quite liked that. But it didn't really follow on a great deal afterwards. I think they had problems getting the actress again. But Noomi Rapace was good in that as the character she played. At time of recording, a movie trailer's come out for Predator. There, time up. Right, okay. So we got how many goes we on? 3. Help! I'm trying to help you. If you're currently trying to watch this, but there's a face hugger on your face and you can't see the screen, then comment in the comment section below. Don't stab the alien, because they have blood like acid, and it'll burn right through your slippers, into the floor, and maybe ruin your carpet. Don't do that. Funnily enough, in Alien 3, carpet deconstruction wasn't discussed. They had other things to worry about in this penal colony. People have been sent there because they've been naughty, and that's why you'd be sent there. It was lice infected, so everyone had to shave their heads. But definitely, the people that made this game wasn't really told too much about the movie. They was just maybe given a few posters and screenshots, so it's got the essence of it. But in Alien 3, there's only one alien that runs around a bit like a dog. He's a high-speed alien anyway. Ellen Ripley hadn't seen one like that before. Played by Sigourney Weaver. She can do no wrong. There was supposed to be an Alien 5, I believe, at some stage, but it never really made it. And then they went on to Alien vs Predator, which, although were interesting, I don't think that was great. But yes, Predator's good as well. Predators, when they're on a planet, that was a good movie. I think I got that somewhere when I used to buy movies before you can stream them or watch them somehow. So here's another weapon. It's the flamethrower. But once again, I'm dawdling and I'm gradually running out of time. If you're running around with a flamethrower, grudgingly running out of time, running around a penal colony trying to rescue people that have been glued to the wall by alien xenomorphs from a strange bizarre planet, then comment in the comment section below. There must be at least a few of you. What's your tactics? What weapons have you got? Have you got a flamethrower? Have you got a catapult? Have you got a yo-yo? Which one is happening the best? Which one is giving you the best success rate? Then everyone else can maybe copy your style if they're in a similar situation. Or as Oasis would say, situation. But they're not watching at the moment, I don't think. If you are Oasis watching this at the moment, then comment in the comment section below. Beats fighting? Yes. Anywho, diddly-did-did-diddly-dee. We like to move it. This guy, was it Ellen Ripley, is wearing orange trousers and a grey shirt and a variety of weapons. I don't know where she keeps the other weapons. Don't know. It was a bit of contention. I think in the other versions of Aliens, you could crawl down crawl spaces and stuff. I think, unless I remember that wrong. This doesn't seem to have that here. But for an 8-bit game, this is really, really good. I mean, this is a triumph. The shading is good, the sound is good, it's a great experience. Aliens fans would like it. The only problem is, as a newbie noob, I'm finding this a little bit too difficult. I mean, I say that about a lot of games, but it seems more difficult than the Amiga and the Mega Drive version, at least. But yeah, check out those reviews and tell me what you think. If there's a way of putting in a cheat to turn off the timer, that might give you half a chance. I'm guessing once you complete this level and rescued everyone, you just got presented with a bigger map perhaps, and maybe slightly different graphics. Alien 3! I love the Alien franchise, but the best stuff was near the beginning. For me anyway. Citation needed. Mind you, I liked all of them. I haven't seen Alien Romulus yet. Have you seen that? Let me know what happens in Alien Romulus. I think it was a shout back to the earlier films, I think, so I might well like that. But the problem is, the original Alien game gave you quite a lot, original film gave you a lot of suspense. By the time you're on the 6th or 7th Alien film, you know all about the alien, so you've got to be something slightly different. And that's what Prometheus did there, but complaints where the alien wasn't in it, so that's what people wanted to see. But it's you've got to keep it different, really. Well, and also still alien. Don't leak acid on me. What's that cat in Alien? What was his name? Don't know. Right, it was a ginger cat. Catastrophe. Yeah, I mean, I said my favourite film is Alien out of this thing, but Aliens is pretty good. They're both good. One from the 70s, one from the, was it 70s or was it 86? A bit of a gap between the Alien films, isn't it? Originally directed by Ridley Scott. This Alien 3, David Fincher. He didn't ever any say in the game though. That is for sure. I think the ship that's crashed here is a Sulaco. There was a fire in a cryo tube, and that automatically triggered the escape pod to launch. And even Newt or Hicks both kept the big one, which rendered the second film absolutely useless. Sometimes they say they're going to reboot it, or game over there, and do a film after Aliens. But anyway, Alien 3. Not as good as the first two, but interesting. Right, let's put this on easy. No, put it on easy. I'll put it on one try. Or two try. I'll probably just do one try. We aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That keeps the channel growing as we try and attempt to review everything ever, apart from all the rude stuff. It's a PG channel. And if you want to see other Commodore 64 games we've reviewed, they're still coming at us in great style. If you want to see other Commodore 64 games, there's a link to that in the description below, or clicking on my username takes the channel page. You can have a look around there, including the playlist tab. Now, is this easier? Have we just got more time? I think it's just as difficult. It's just that they've given us more time. Giving us more time. Have a line. Dib dab dib ba dib ba dib ba doo ba. I've never been attacked by aliens. The most advanced alien game is Alien Isolation. I can't remember if we reviewed that on the PlayStation 3 or the PlayStation 4 now. There's a few pinball tables we've reviewed on the PlayStation 4. They were quite atmospheric. I like them. I've played them for a good old while. I think by Zen Studios. So if you want to have a bit of type in Alien or Aliens, you probably get a list of those come up. Pinball tables and various other games. Some franchises deliver better games than others. The Back to the Future games, for example, were okay. some of them were awful, but the films were actually genius. Star Wars as well was a bit hit and miss. The ones on the Super Nintendo are quite good fun. And also those Polygon games, Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back, which are arcade conversions. But this is Alien. There's no Alien Star Wars crossover as far as I'm aware, but I have heard they're going to make a Star Wars horror movie. Not quite sure how that's going to work, but it could be quite good. Zombie stormtroopers, anyone? Yes, please. Oops, I've just thrown a bomb or a potato. I only got to rescue 2 more people, but I'm a bit lost. Aliens just keep coming and going. The thing on Fury 161, or Fiona 161 is, there was no weapons in this penal colony. No weapons at all. So, you know, so they couldn't destroy the aliens, so had to try and lure it into I think the lead vault or something like that, to try and fry it. If they had guns like this, the movie would have been over quite quickly, because there's only one of them. Here there's loads. Loads and loads and loads of aliens. But rescue the hostages, no getting the alien into a vat of lead here. The alien's pretty robust. It can survive a lot of stuff, including being in space and listening to Cliff Richard music. So if you can survive those 2, I think you're doing quite well. We're all going on a summer holiday, no more working for a week or 2. Cliff Richard. Yes, I don't think he's watching it with Oasis. I don't think they share a flat together. I might be wrong. You might know a bit more. Time up, you failed to rescue. Well, I think this game was a triumph if you can find a way to turn off the timer, really, and make the aliens less of them coming at you. But it looks pretty cool. Scroll's great, and I've been well pleased with this game, even if it frustrated me quite often. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Alien 3 on the Commodore 64, a run-and-gun shooter thing, published by Virgin Games in 1992, inspired by the movie the same year. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or aliens, then put that in the comment section below. I love reading your comments most of the time, but I do actually. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't stab the alien, because they have blood like acid, and it'll burn right through your slippers into the floor and maybe ruin your carpet.